did it. I'm going to work. I did it, guys. I did it. I'm going to work, guys. I did it.
This stop is Grove Street.
Thank you. Okay guys, I'm on the train, so I'm going to show you. I brought my book, so I'm going to read it. It's in my Amazon store. Okay guys, it's super pretty outside. It's like cobalt blue. I'm going to tell you guys about my first day without leaking too much about the job. Today is really humid. Look at the sky, is so pretty. So I can't tell you guys anything about it, but I'm gonna still tell you a lot. So just putting my jacket away, because I love walking, like when it's still like these summery weathers, I still like walking like it's dressing like it's summer and wear it, like showing my arms and stuff. So it's a pretty city. Clouds. So I have like only champagne problems. They're so good. In the morning when I woke up, I was like, oh my god, it's my first day. I was like, oh, this is the reason why I don't want to have a 9 to 5. I was like so, I was like, this is why I wanted like my internet dreams to work. And I was like so nervous about my first day. I was so afraid that I would get like fired on the first day. I just had like, you know, just anxiety. And sorry about all the wind. So I got ready and I got to work early. And my entire day went by really fast. Everybody was so friendly to me. I made so many new coworker friends. Most importantly, my boss, he really liked me, and the other supervisor really liked me. They were just like really nice. I just like kept finishing all the work, as you, of course, like we're gamers, we just work really fast. And this job reminds me of my it's my second job I ever had, but it's my first job in this profession that I ever had. and it was like so like, it was like in a movie. It was like you answer the phone and you were calling each other with extensions, and the CEO's like broadcasting us on his corporate phone thing, like, and like it was like so like I did all my emails, and I just like when I finished everything, the reason why it reminded me of my first job is because when I was in my second job, which was the first job of my current profession that I am right now, I remember I ran out of work, so I told like one of my bosses, I was like, yeah, I need more work, I finished everything, because I was like so young and I was so naive. But I was like, wait, like I want them to like always keep me and to never like I want to like work here basically. So I was like, wait, I will tell them I finished everything. So I went up to like one of the supervisors, not my boss. I hate that there's so much wind. I went up to one of the supervisors and I was like, okay, you can offload all of your stuff onto me because I'm up to date with all my stuff. It was so funny because like no matter how much work they gave me, I just kept finishing everything. And in the workplace, I'm sorry about all the wind. In the workplace, I am a people pleaser like that. Like I used to get in so much trouble for people pleasing in all of my past jobs. Like I have so many stories. I gotta tie my shoelace. Yeah, it gets like so dark at 7 now, and also I wear my rain boots, my umbrella. You guys saw this all earlier. Yeah, I've always been a serial people pleaser at work because I always get like really into the job and I just be like on my computer zoning out and doing all my work all the time. And then I get like, so I used to get so praised from it. I got so praised from overworking that in one of my jobs in 2020, they made it a rule that nobody else was allowed to praise I swear to God, nobody was allowed to praise other employees for working hard. Literally, they made that rule just because of me. I'm like so happy about it. See, other examples of over people pleasing. I always, for my first job ever, a corporate job, 9 to 5 ever, I used to work until 10 p.m. at night. But that was a really long time ago. I was so young. It was like a different time where you could just really go home late at night. Nothing bad really ever happened to you. I used to leave the office at 10 p.m. and like every day, because I would just be working the whole time. And I didn't want to leave because I had so much work. And then the other time I was people pleaser, I was like, I got in trouble for sending emails at like past 7 p.m. And all the other people were just like, just schedule your email to send for the next day, blah, blah, blah. By the way, guys, don't ever schedule your emails. That's such a bad idea. Because by the time that email has already been scheduled, even though you could stop it from sending, when it gets sent, it's going to be different data available, and it's not going to even be relevant anymore because you wrote it in the past and then you sent it for a future time. So don't do that. But like, even one of my managers was like, just do some of your work like in the evening and then just send it out in the morning, like, so that way you do less work. And but I never take anyone's advice for the cheating that they do at work. I just always did all my work. So this time I was like, okay, yeah, because I didn't work in a couple years, so I'm not burned out, so like everyone else. So I was like, yeah, I feel like, I'll just do whatever. I just sitting there. My boss has to tell me to go home. My boss he's so, okay, I don't want to say too much about the company because we're not allowed to, but he's not supposed to be nice, but he's nice to me. And I just feel like I could just feel his niceness. and it just like makes me so happy for once, like, that my hard work is appreciated. I'm just so happy. Like, it was so cool. I solved all these problems early on, and I got to show off all my skills of all the years I spent working. I picked up a lot of skills of how to problem solve, and then I'm just using them, and then I get to show off because my boss is copied on the email, and it has external people that are presidents on the email. So I just handled everything, and it was so cool. And then I get to go do a whole bunch of meetings as well. So I actually love all the food places around where I work. I work right next to Times Square, so it has all of my favorite restaurants and more. And so I look forward to doing that. So I actually like got to do a couple things today. That one thing, like, I think today they were just testing me. So they gave me like a whole bunch of tasks, and I just did them. And then one of the tasks, it reminded me of like when I was an intern and I had to go get something. So I went to go get it, and I was like, oh my god, guys, I'm like so good at my job, because there was like food places along the way. There was like all these things, and I was just like, I just went to go do what I did. And then when I got there, I messaged my bosses more, and I didn't leave until I got what I came for. And then I just went back, and I'm sure they were like truly shocked that I didn't like walk back in with like an acai bowl, you know what I'm saying? Because in the old days when I was an intern in a law office, I was like 18 and 19 years old, also working a 9 to 5. So technically that was definitely my first 9 to 5, but I was just an intern though. I also like deposited all my money just into my dad's account because I didn't have a bank account. I know that's crazy, but he said he did not. I was remembering, but I remember. And 9 to 5, deposit money into account. What am I talking about? That was my first 9 to 5. Even that, I used to. Oh yeah, when I used to go run errands, I used to always do stuff for myself. In my first intern job, as well as all my other jobs, like I would just like be vlogging, I would just like be eating, I would just be getting all my stuff. And I would just be doing that. And this is the first time, like, what does it have to take? Years of being unemployed, being 36 years old, having no friends, having no one, basically. Hold on, I gotta do this Christmas. Every day is Christmas. The people at the Venti Italian place were like waving at me, saying hi, because they think I'm famous because I'm recording myself. But so every single time I used to like vlog, I used to take pictures of all the food. I used to take pictures of like the cakes, if they gave us cake, whatever, every single thing at work. I got away with it for years. But then this time, I did not use my phone once. The only pictures I took is stuff that my boss wanted me to get. So I just took pictures of them so I would have the exact thing. And then I was just texting my boss like all day. And then I was emailing him too, but he actually told me he just wants me to go to his office instead of just emailing him, which is even better because it's faster and easier. And I'm really compressed with my ideas, but I'm glad I got to show off my email skills as well. I got to, because then it shows I'm credible. It was really funny because he asked me for something all day, and he's like, no, I want this one. I want it like this. And I already knew that I couldn't do it, like that it was not humanly possible. So it was so funny. I was like so persistent. And at the very, very end, when I did the final argument, I offered alternatives and just still told him it's not possible. And he actually picked one of my options. He actually agreed with me because I kind of know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm glad I could handle it. Everything, it was just like I promised in my interview, is like everything that he mentioned that he wants his person to do, I can do it. So cool. I had a really nice time on my first day, and it was really rewarding. And now I'm just gonna do streaming until I'm sleepy, and then I'm gonna take my makeup off, a shower, go to sleep, and do this all again tomorrow. I love you guys. Thank you for sticking with me. Bye. Okay, hi guys. I'm gonna highlight my dream last night. I'm gonna tell you guys, keeping the stream dream alive. Literally, no pun intended, like literally keeping the stream dream alive by going on stream right now. And then I have to tell you about the dream about my stream. I also want to tell you guys, I forgot the rest of what I was also gonna tell you guys. I was just thinking about it. I was like so passionate to tell you. But no, I've been forgetting a lot lately. My ideas have been slipping, even though I've been chasing them and trying to grasp them. It's just like because I've been having so many ideas. But hopefully I'll remember the rest after. I had a dream last night I really wish I could remember the other topics I want to talk about. Oh yeah, something about like, oh yeah, like I'm so good at my profession. This is what I want to say. I want to say like, everyone would be like, oh, like, why do you want to work? Like, why are you so happy working? Like, these people literally paying me to do this. And I'm actually good at it, right? I'm actually good at it. But then, hold on. People literally paying me to do this. Stop right there. That's why I'm working so hard, because they're fucking paying me. And then on top of it, I have experience. So like I literally put my experience on my resume. So hold on. So I could literally put my experience on my resume, and then because like I just never has it been so seamless. I just go there and I already know, like, yeah, I just do this and this. Never has it been so seamless, because everywhere else I worked there for so long at each place that each place I learned so much, and they were all different. But this one was like a combination of I learned everything from 3 different places. So I just came here and I'm like, yeah, it's just this, and this. Oh. Experience really does matter. I never realized that until today. And that's why I felt so good, because like they're literally paying me. That's why I'm happy to work, because they're paying me. Next, I had a dream last night. It was such a weird dream. I just dreamt people were like writing in my chat, and I just dreamt I had 10 viewers, and that I was like talking to them, and they were all different people. And it was like not scrolling that fast. It was kind of slow, but it was still scrolling, and it was like so amazing. And I was like, when I woke up, I was like, can't believe I was like talking to them. And then, yeah, it was like really cool. So I was like, whoa. And then, like for me, like before, I always used to tell you guys, like, I'm just streaming for fun. Like, this is not a job for me. It's not work for me. And even more so now that I have a real job, like now this stream is definitely not work for me. Like, I need this time to like relax, read a book if I want, watch a movie if I want, play the video game if my lobby fills. Like, this is me time even more now. But I will not stream without my camera though, because I want people to know I'm really here. So that was my dream. See, I did it again. I forgot what else I was gonna say. I love working, keeping the stream dream alive. It tastes so good. It tastes like honey. And I said the relaxation thing, guys. I just want to make sure I add all the parts in, because I want to post this video right now. So yeah, I just really nailed it like this time. I really got the formula down of just like how to finally be a good employee, how to finally compartmentalize, how to come home and just like do my work. I mean, have fun now. First thing I gotta do tomorrow is Friday. I gotta set an alarm every morning. First thing I gotta do is, oh yeah, this is a good thing too. I'm gonna go through my schedule and what my routine looks like, and then also like what I'm gonna do. So every single Friday, the first thing as soon as I get to work, I'm gonna just text my dad like, hey dad, I'm at the office right now, but if you're still visiting me tomorrow, this is the things I want. And then the next thing I'm gonna do is tell you my schedule. So every single day I'm gonna wake up at 4 a.m. I tried to wake up at 4 a.m. today, it didn't work, but I know I can do it because I used to do it for streaming. That I used to wake up, be playing in European times. I used to go to sleep, I used to like wake up like midnight and stream for like 15 hours. Then at one time I used to wake up like at 4 o'clock. I used to like go outside, go get McDonald's like 5:30 a.m. Like, and then I'd also done streams where I've been like my stream at like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. So I know all around the clock. I have experience. So I can stream anytime. But it also gives me hope that I could wake up at any time. Just like how I used to be waking up at midnight and 4 a.m. Previously, I used to wake up at 3 a.m. Used to wake up, used to be maintenance. I used to wake up all these weird times and just be so awake up that I have to get on my stream. There's no point. Like, I'm awake now. So, wake up at 4 a.m. every day. I'm gonna do social media. I'm gonna do my makeup, straighten my hair, do social media. make TikToks, make OnlyFriends, and then I'm gonna do like I'm gonna do like and then I'm gonna leave my apartment at like 6:30 a.m. Right? I'm gonna get to work at 7 a.m. But before I go to work, I'm gonna go to Whole Foods and buy like all my favorite snacks and what I want to eat for lunch and stuff throughout the day. I'm gonna tell you guys the lunch thing too that happened. And then I'm gonna be there before my boss. I'll just actually start working and get everything ready. And oh, I won't be able to get in because I don't have a key. Oh, fuck. She told me she was gonna make me a key. Fuck. Damn it, that sucks. It's too secure. People are gonna be there. Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna well, for this time, I'm gonna try to get there at okay, adjustment. I'll leave my apartment at 7:30 and get snacks, and then get to the office at like 8, and just wait for somebody to appear and buzz me in, because I didn't get an ID card. She said she was gonna make one for me. Okay, then I'm gonna eat my food at work and start working, and then just work all day, and then until they tell me to leave, and then just work all day, and then come home and stream. That's my whole plan. And sleep, and then wake up and do it again. And then the lunch thing that happened, so like it came like to like 1 o'clock ish, and she was, the lady that was onboarding me, she was like, oh, it's like, did you eat lunch? Like, go eat lunch, it's like whatever. And I was like, oh, I'll skip. And then she knew that like I didn't, like, how she knew, okay, so then she knew that like when I went out to run the errand earlier that I didn't eat. And like, you'll be like, how? Like, that's counterintuitive. Like, you would think I did eat because I didn't want to go eat lunch. But then she knew like I didn't eat earlier, and she knew I was skipping lunch just to do my work. And she was like, okay, well, you know, if you want to go eat, like, you know, your bosses are eating, and also just go out and go get whatever you want. So like every single time you're just like, I learned this a very long time. Like, every time you don't give yourself that much, everybody overgives you everything, especially at jobs. And but I've always been like that, and so has my father. I learned actually from my father. And like, my father, he always, like, you know, knows like there are rules, and like, you know, like you get a break, you get to eat, blah blah blah. But like, I don't need all that. Like, because I don't know, I'm just like built different. So like in the old days, I used to take the whole hour of lunch. Okay, for my very first corporate job, I took the whole hour of lunch, minute one, from one whole exact down to the minute, and I would walk around Manhattan. I would only spend $1 on lunch. This is a very olden days where they had like McDonald's dollar meals. I used to only spend $1 on lunch. I used to window shop the whole time, but unknowingly I was walking like so much, going to all the stores and window shopping in Manhattan. And I would save all my money. I bought Louis Vuittons, a whole bunch of purses, sunglasses, bags, and Ted Baker's, like a $400 cape with like clothes, and all these bracelets and things. I used to save all my money, all my lunch money, and just buy designer. I would go to Chanel and try on all their jewelry, and I'd go to Chanel and I'd try to buy a purse. This was my first corporate job. But first of all, they let me into Chanel, which is actually a thing that they don't let people in. It's been a thing online that people complain about. And this was a long time ago, for my first time going to Chanel. And the people were really mean to me. But that's why I kind of didn't always want to go back. But I was about to buy a purse, and the guy, he was about to make commission off of me, and he told me like to not buy the purse. It was so like, he felt like so sorry for me, like he just felt so sorry for me, that because he knows why I wanted it, because of like how excited I got about it. Is basically I just wanted it like as like a status symbol, like look, I have this pretty Chanel purse, and it was really cute too. I'm not gonna tell you what style it is because I might go get it in the future. So he was like, you know, you can always just come back tomorrow. Like he was literally gonna sell me it and make commission off of me. He's not telling me I can't buy it. He's like, you know, you could just sleep on it. He literally said that. And he was like, you know, you just come, it'll be here tomorrow. Like, you just think about it. And once I left the store, like, I just never went back and never bought that purse. And like, I just remember that guy. Like, I just had so much kindness happen to me in the world. Like, he was kind of saying, like, you don't need a purse to be what you think. Like, you don't need a purse to, because especially whenever I work, I always retail shop to relieve my stress. Like at my fourth corporate job, I literally went to the store in my lunch break. I bought this Tiffany's bracelet for myself during my lunch break, and it doesn't end there. I bought myself a pair of $900 Louis Vuitton flats, which you guys have seen before, and I wore them back to work. Like, I'm telling you, it's so bad. Everybody noticed, but nobody said anything. It was so bad. Like, it was the only thing that made me feel better is like buying stuff. And from the work stress, I mean, it was only work stress back then. And because there's just so much work, you know? But now I can handle it. So it's like, yeah, I just want to just do it now, you know? Because I got used to it, and also I got better at it. I have more skills, and I'm more experienced, and also more wise. I also put my whole life into perspective. I also value working more. So like, it's just really cool. Also, I read a lot of articles that it's actually like back in fashion to go back to a 9-to-5 now. I read this article like influencers are going back to 9-to-5s, but I don't agree with that. I think everyone should just try to be an influencer, just make your money online, stay home, play video games all day. That's the dream. I still live by it, and one day I will make it work for me. But right now, I'm just milking this 9-to-5 as long as I can, because I'm so good at it. Like, I'm so good at it. And like, it's so easy for me. Like, look at me. I just came online, and I just worked a whole 9-to-5, and I'm still energized. I'm even more energized. And as soon as I got like offered the job and accepted, and I accepted the offer and filling out the paperwork and everything, I've been energized the entire week, just making like unique content, like a day in the life of cute doll. I'm cooking this, I'm doing this, this is my closet, like cleaning the corporate closet, clean out, like just doing, I just did colossally so much more. And I know like everybody always says like, don't put your purpose in your 9-to-5, because you'll just like feel like bad if you get like laid off or something, but for some reason it does make you feel like purpose, right? And it does make you more motivated. Okay, I was gonna did I say the lunch thing? Okay, so the lunch thing. So then I said, no, I'm gonna skip. And she knew I really didn't eat earlier, like I didn't cheat, because I just sounded so like, whenever you lie or whenever you hide stuff, like I could have said like, yeah, I grabbed a bite already earlier when I went out. I could have said that, but I didn't eat. But she knows I really didn't eat because of how I was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna skip. Like that kind of thing to say, like, is just so like, because I can be myself. And I realized that, you remember guys, I told you guys about all my goals for this job, like how I just want to fit in and get friends and all these things and just be normal. I disagree with that. I still want to be myself, but I'm not gonna like wear cute doll makeup, and I'm not gonna wear cute doll, obviously can't wear cute doll clothes either. And I'm also gonna just be really professional, but I'm still gonna be myself because I am so unique. She knew I really didn't eat outside earlier when I went to run an errand, and that also I was really skipping lunch because I was so genuine. And oh god, this guy, that's the only thing, once I started getting this job offer, I just keep forgetting all my ideas. She knew that like I'm running out of film, so I have to hurry up. Okay, so she knew that she knew that I wouldn't steal company time. That's what I finally showed. Because you know why? When I was younger, company time was like, my personal time was so sacred to me, because like so scarce to me because I didn't have any. But because I didn't work for like a couple years, then now like I'm just like, oh yeah, free time is just like whatever. I know I have that as soon as I go home. So now like I can actually give my full self to my job, and people are just like totally shocked. Like I won't go out to eat lunch, I won't leave the office, I'm there the whole time. Like literally I'm there the whole entire time, and it is just so cool. It went by so fast, and I plan on going earlier and leaving when they tell me to leave. And yeah, they always dismiss us at the end. You could definitely see the hierarchy within the office. Like the CEO goes to the president and be like, okay, let's head out. And then the president tells me to leave. And it's just like, you could just see the whole hierarchy in the office. And it's like, I just like how respectful it is and old-fashioned it is, because it really works. And yeah, I think it was also really good to like not be on my phone, even though I was on the computer all day doing work. Yeah guys, that's all I had to say. Looking forward to making another one of these tomorrow. I love you guys, and thank you for sticking with me. Bye. I decided I will leave my apartment at 7:30, get there at 8, and just wait. Hopefully somebody gets there at 8:10 and just lets me in, like somebody who commuted from far and gets there omega early due to the train times and just like buzzes me in. Or maybe somebody in the office gets there early and leaves early. Like I don't know, but I'm getting there at 8, okay? Somebody has to be there.